Make sure y'all share this for me, man. You feel me?
The Academy Podcast. We in the building. We got Jay Gutz.
Whoa. Yeah. What's free? Free is when you didn't tat your face for a deal. Free is when you didn't sell your soul for half a meal. Free is when you didn't have to trap to pay your bills. And if I gotta kill for freedom, then somebody getting killed. I've been waiting patiently, I know my time is coming. Ferrari, I've been chilling, but I kept this engine running. 0 to 100, this is not an even race. Talk behind my back, cause I'm too far to see my face. Make me understand, if you my brother, you my brother. The shit we speak about, it shouldn't get back to another. Loyalty is priceless and my honesty is free. Overpay my dues and successes are my receipt. If it's fuck them niggas, then it's fuck them niggas. If you don't trust them niggas, I ain't fucking with them. And I ain't holding hands, this ain't no buddy system. I'm knocking chips off their shoulders, it ain't no double dipping. Buddy fake bloody, now it's body crippled. Cuddy fake crippin', now it's body bloody. Yes. I never switched it up, that's why my style different. Supreme mathematics, I know the algorithm. The crown was only heavy to the man that wasn't ready. Born to be the king, the rocky road's a bit more steady. Pure within my soul, it don't be overcome with petty. Free within my mind, a nigga always gonna be ready, yeah. And niggas barely gon' use them. No respect for the gun if there's no respect for the shooter. Niggas shoot cause they scary but ain't prepared to be buried. Go fund me funeral payments, your parents pawn of your jewelry. Prosecutors suppress them, retainer wasted on Jordans. Thought them niggas was gang, now they labeled informants. Every day like the playoffs, they treat your head like the trophy. Pin your pip, you'll get you, you catch a case, now you Cody's. Yeah, y'all was your homie, but obviously you don't know me. Always charged like a Mophie, you could get rocked for emojis. They penny pinch it till they Willie Lynch you, silly nigga, listen. Made decisions, had to duck the system, no recidivism. Tryna be F-I-double-E, living sucker free, don't fuck with me. Don't you shuck with me, don't you jive with me, the blind can see. Yeah, this flow is well-rounded like pot of peas. Blood chips, that is not your cheese. Jacobs is magnifique, ironically. All the finer things seem to cost the least free. Yeah, what's free? Free is all the game that I've been given to the streets. Free is when you make it out the belly of the beast. Free is how you feeling when you living ain't deceased. And if I gotta kill for freedom, then this what it's gotta be. Till I D.I.E. Crack a R.I.P. Fuck a piece, let me E.A.T. Bitch, I'm D.I.E. But yeah. Let's go.
Hey man, they ain't man, listen,
that's a lot.
Man.
That's a lot. I just get y'all heavy.
Heavy. We got Jay Gutz in the motherfucking building, man. This Academy Podcast. Hey, we the newest shit popping. Ain't nobody fucking with us. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with us.
Louder.
We know how the shit going, man. This only happens in Ohio.
Louder.
Powered by, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to WTMH Radio for the motherfucking official production. They got us lit in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got my nigga Jay Gutz in the building, man.
You know what it is, man. It's family time.
My nigga done came up from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How was that ride? You good?
Man, listen, you know I had to get my mind right.
Yeah.
I had to put that bitch out, though.
Yeah.
That bitch was fucking me up. I had to put that shit out.
But y'all was good, though?
Yeah, it was good, man. You already know, man. It's, Columbus like a second home to me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, look, I was hollering at Trill earlier, right?
Yeah.
And it was a clip that surfaced with the, what's the nigga's name? Gunner, right? And the nigga basically was on the news. More of the story, the nigga said,
It's a murder case. No one wants to go down for it. No one. That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. And it's not right because you think you have one in jail for the crime, but it's not the right guy. It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color. Okay. He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt. The streets know, and so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did. Right.
So the captions say, Louisiana rapper Tech accuses Gunna of snitching after pulling the clip of Gunna denying that his cousin murdered someone and naming the person who actually committed it. What do y'all think about this? Was Gunna snitching before Snitch 9?
Well, it just all depends. Man, that's so sticky, bro. Like, that's such a sticky situation because, bro, listen. I don't know what to say about it, bro.
I feel like,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like if once you decide to cooperate, I ain't trying to hear no gangster shit, my nigga. I'ma just keep it all the way 1,000.
And I'm a nigga who, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a nigga who did focus. I ain't say shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't say shit. Everybody, you know, motherfuckers turn a pistol on me for real. Like, and it's like, damn. So I understand how it feels to be on that side. Like, damn. But then also though, a lot of niggas be on some other shit like this, bro. A lot of niggas be in the wrong and really don't have no solid evidence that this person even said that, bro. Some of these niggas be going down out of pure stupidity, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Some of these niggas go down out of pure stupidity, brother. Whether they leaving DNA, they leaving Dana somewhere, the DNA, they doing some other shit, and then want to say, "Oh, a nigga told on me not to look stupid, bro." Like I done seen that happen too.
I seen that happen all the time.
You feel me? Not to look stupid, and now you putting some shit on a nigga name that necessarily like ain't really had nothing to do with that, bro. Niggas can't fabricate. Niggas can't furnish no paperwork. None of that. You know what I mean? Like they can't do
it's
it.
It's like because I feel like with snitching, it's like a gray area. You know what I'm saying? I mean because like I seen a clip when the real Rick Ross, the freeway Ricky, and this nigga said if a cop plants some dope on me, and I go to the judge and I tell the judge this ain't my dope, the cop planted on me, am I snitching?
Man, hell nah. Nigga, listen. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. Don't let me get caught up in a lawsuit with the boys.
But I'm saying, is that snitching? Well, whether if it's I guess you could call it justifiable, but snitching is snitching. So
man, bro, hey, don't plant no shit on me, white man. Don't do it.
Yeah, because I guess you're not snitching.
You going down.
You're not really snitching if it's the police.
Because listen, I wasn't in the wrong and got caught up. You made me wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Hell nah.
Right.
White man, no.
Right.
I ain't going.
Okay. You heard it. You peeped the Keefe D. You know who Keefe D is?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay. Keefe D is the nigga who was in the car with the nigga Orlando who killed Pac in Vegas.
Okay.
It was 4 niggas in the car. The rest of them niggas that's in the car except for Keefe D is dead now. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But the police got enough evidence to convict Keefe D.
Damn.
But Keefe D basically cooperated with the police saying this is exactly what happened, boom, boom, boom. So basically he told on everybody else who was in the car, although they dead. So Boosie was asked this question by DJ Vlad, and Vlad say, Boosie say, whether you want to look at it, he snitched. He say because that your cousin Legacy, Orlando was known for real gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? He was known for bricks and shit. Like he was a legend for real. Now he labeled as the nigga who killed Pop.
48 people would have went to jail. Yeah. All their kids would have been affected. Their wives. People would have lost their homes, all that shit. I really saved their lives, home. Yeah. They gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. And, you know, people he a rat and all that shit. Just like that dude, Boosie. He a rat. Boosie, you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You talk about wipe me down. You need to wipe your ass with some lotion. You little assy ass bitch. Man, my name tastes like shit in your mouth. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me, dude. Freeway ain't gonna front you. I mean, ain't gonna say nothing because he a nice guy. But I ain't no nice guy. Fuck you, and I'll fuck your little ass up. You need to get some lotion, little bitch. And make my name taste like shit in your mouth. Glad you gonna get them dudes hurt. They better stay in their lane. They rappers. And I'm a gangster, nigga. Boosie, you don't know me. And make my name taste like shit in your mouth, dude. Get you some lotion and wipe the lotion down, bitch. I ain't scared of you. I'll beat your little ass. Little ass, you motherfucking monkey looking bitch.
See, the thing is, though, like, right? Nigga, you was in that car.
Yeah.
You was in there.
Yeah.
Nigga, whether it went left or right, you was in there. So that fact that it went left, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what it be. That's my whole thing. Like,
so
it's the decision
he's a
before.
snitch.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you see. I mean, you cut a deal. He say 48 families.
Oh yeah.
That's what he say. He said no, 48 people. He say 48 people. I mean, I guess you say 48 families.
Man, listen,
but 48 people.
Listen, you was involved in that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, damn. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. There's a difference between a wedding and a marriage. right?
Yeah.
A wedding is a show.
Fact.
A marriage is an agreement.
Yeah.
Nigga, if we locked in and
we locked in.
And we locked in how we locked in, you feel me? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck it is. If we locked in how we locked in, you feel me? That's a marriage, bro. Those are vows we can't break, bro.
Fact.
We can't do that. Because otherwise it's families involved, you feel me? It's the aftermath. Like, it's the whole thing involved with it, bro.
So the nigga, Brian Glaze Gibson, right? This nigga, OG nigga from New York. He grew up in the 80s in the crack era, big time nigga. He was up under Fat Cats and all them niggas.
Yeah.
He admitted to 5 bodies, right? And he got 8 years. No, he got 9 years for it. It was 10 years sentence, but he did like 9.5 years. You feel me? But he cut a deal with the people. The deal he cut with the people, enabled him to get that time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what deal
but he
that nigga
snitched
cut?
on people who was already deceased.
When you cooperate and you sit down and talk to these people, it's a deal. So to me, I'm not here to like battle about did I rat, did I cooperate. Nobody gonna come along and say Brian Glaze Gibbs put me in jail. Brian Glaze Gibbs, testified against me. You're not gonna hear that. So my objective is later for the bullshit. How do we stop the snitching? How do we stop these kids from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address? Hey, look, to me, I don't give a damn what nobody think at this present time. You know why? I don't have no problem with that. I am comfortable in my own skin. Everybody want to play that tough guy shit. Oh, I didn't rat. I didn't do any of that or whatever. But guess what, man? Everybody each his own. The game is the game. The game is how you play. The bottom line, you play to win. And you know what? I'd have been in there with life, dying in there, sitting by my toilet bowl, on medication, going blah, 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 out of my damn mind. And you know what? I'm good with that, man. So rat, snitch, guess what? I had not had nobody came to me personally. When I'm in New York, when I go back and visit people, nobody came to me personally, hey, you a rat, you a snitch.
He put it on his dead homies.
Is he a snitch?
He put it on his dead homies.
Is he a snitch,
Hey, he was putting it on his dead homies. Hey, listen, man.
Is that snitching, bro? He
put
did
it-
9.5 for 5
He
bodies,
put it on
my
his
nigga.
dead homies.
5 bodies,
He
though?
put that on his dead. Listen, man, he put his on his dead homies, bro. I put that on bro now. That's what he did, bro. And was able to catch fire.
Hey, look.
Hey.
Man, that we'd be on that topic all day. But see, look, this what we gonna do. I'm gonna play some Jay Gus real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then we're
Louder.
gonna get back into it.
Louder. Let's go.
Yeah. What right? Look, ain't no other way to go and get it but to go and get it. Handle business, we were fit for fitness, ain't no competition, broke the law of physics. Nigga right here, this is God body, aka 101 hard copy, Mr. God vs. the eyes. Cut the facade, you ain't built for the streets, go and get you a job. I fuck with my niggas with 9 to 5s, rock with my niggas that jugger slide. Fuck with the bitches on back page, rock with the teachers and nurses' aides. Ain't no other way to go and get it, but to up and go and get it. But it's wrong with the business, boy you gotta stay committed. Stand tall with my chest out, ain't gon' stop till I'm best out. Save it all till it's mid-drought, can't be cool with no handouts. Ain't no other way in my eyes, grind hard for a lifetime. That's the law I abide by, every rule, every guideline. Ain't no other way to go and get it but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business but to handle business. Ain't no other way to go and get it but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business but to handle business. Remember when I was so fucked up, was out in the streets robbing niggas for weeks. Body get dropped, wiping blood off my sneaks. Mask and fatigues, I ain't saying a peep. That's part of my story, you grow and you think. It is what it is, nigga, fuck a critique. You reap what you sow and you find what you seek. So I'm planting my tree, trying to find some more seeds. Revolution, I televised war in the streets. Got me feeling the badge, it's the mark of the beast. I've been going through things that you wouldn't believe. Gotta watch for these haters and crooked police. Hella hoodies, no coat, it was a cold winter. They say a nigga need more than a froze dinner. I tell you, call me as a bitch, she a gold digger. And now she running around town, she on old niggas. This world is so fucked up, it's getting ridiculous. I'm cutting my ties from the past, cause the snakes in the grass is too venomous. I can hear him hiss. Ain't no other way to go and get it, but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business, but to handle business. Ain't no other way to go and get it, but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business, but to handle business. I was down on my legs, now I go and get it. I was down doing bad, I had to handle business. Ain't no way I'm looking back, y'all gon' have to come and get me. Now I'm getting to a bag, counting up, I'm getting busy. I was down on my legs, now I go and get it. I was down doing bad, I had to handle business. Ain't no way I'm looking back, y'all gon' have to come and get me. Now I'm getting to a bag, counting up, I'm getting busy. Ain't no other way to go and get it, but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business, but to handle business. Ain't no other way to go and get it, but to go and get it. Ain't no other way to handle business, but to handle business.
All right. So, is it safe to say rap is watered down right now?
Whoo! Well, I can't. Okay. Well, I put it to you like this. What we are seeing right now is new lanes for rap opening up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
so you wouldn't call it watered down?
I wouldn't call it watered down now. Because you can go on Spotify, you can go on iTunes, you can go on everywhere and go search for really good music. Like, no matter whether it's trap shit or it's R&B, country, you gotta go search for it. Now with these companies are pumping, it's watered down to the motherfucker. Let's be all the way honest with you.
Yeah, as far as mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream is terrible, bruh.
Yeah.
Now there's a few who busted through the cracks, like, you feel me? Like, there's a few niggas who busted through them cracks and made it really shake on some shit. Like, you feel me? And it's like, damn, it's good to see them niggas there.
Have the industry, has it not ever been watered down?
You know what? I mean,
because my next question after that was, what made you think it watered down? What was the reason why it watered down? You know what I'm saying?
Because I put it to you,
or has it always been watered down?
I put it to you like this, all right? To a point to where at one point in time, rap was an expression. It was looked at as an art. Now it's a business. You feel what I'm saying? Rap is a real business, and you got to understand the times that we in, right? Because big machines control the narrative, bruh.
Yeah.
Now understand, coming from where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? I done been through some shit. I done seen some niggas go through some shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, just being locked up or being here, being there, you feel what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas are going through it. So they catching niggas at they catching niggas at these real young, precious ages, bro. The ages from, like, 20 to 25. Bro, they babies for real, bro. They still babies. So guess what? After the case done, after the case over with, guess what's going to happen? They going to snap back into reality, and they music going to change, bro. That's why music has gotten younger and younger. Not because it's a young man's game, but because it's easier to manipulate a young man's mind. That's why, bro. So, at the same time, it's like, shit, y'all going to, if you make it, you going to be a 30-year-old man one day. You're going to be 29 one day. You might have a kid one day, and your thoughts going to change, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I can't really even be mad at that generation, bro, because they just doing what they do. They just doing them.
All right, so in this climate of music, what gives you the motivation to make it? Because from what we was just listening to, it's more a lyrical thing with you, more so sonically. I mean, I guess it's sonically as well, but lyrics have to match it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so what gives you the motivation knowing that lyrics don't even matter anymore?
Well, for real, on
a mainstream basis.
On a mainstream basis, like, and that's the whole thing about it. Like, bro, I don't need all the fans. I just need mine.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't need everybody to like me, even in everyday life. Like, shit, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that don't like you, don't like me, but shit, you got to be able to deal with it. But for the people who really fuck with you, man, you got to make it special for them, and that's the whole thing. Like, when I can get somebody to say, man, I listen to bro every day. Like, and that's happening to me in a couple times this past week. Like, I listen to bro, like, bro really inspired me to do something. Like, everybody has a product, bro. What is your product? Is it hustle and motivation? Like, I feel like my product is go and get it, and knowing and understanding what the fuck you are at the end of the day, guys versus odds. You feel me? Like, so that's what gave me my motivation. Like, shit, I'ma still talk my shit. I ain't what you want to hear. I'm what you need to hear. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Like that who farted look. I'm telling you that. Like, it's always gonna be them type bars. Like, like he said. Damn.
Like he said that.
He said that. He went there. Like, you feel me? And I want to be the voice of reason. Like, you feel me? And I understand. Like, in my lifetime, that's just been my position with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Just been my position.
All right. So, when did you start taking it serious as far as music?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I've been rapping for a long time. Yeah. Since I was 13. Mm-hmm. Now, whether I had
I'm talking about bite down.
And I'm gonna get to that. Like whether I ain't really want to do it or not, that was different. When I was locked up in that joint, and I had niggas, because a lot of niggas didn't know I rapped. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a rather reserved person, and I write still. Like, I'm a writer. I really put effort into what I'm writing. So I just ain't letting it fly, thinking, it just ain't some other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to go thought provoking and all that one shit. So me letting it fly to everybody, I didn't think it was going to be what it was supposed to be, especially in the era of Dipset and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? So as I start letting it go in the joint, like I'm locked up.
Niggas was telling you?
Niggas was like, yo, bro, whoa.
Like, you really could rap.
Like, damn. And I had a nigga in tears one time, bro. Like, tears. Like, just because of something I wrote. It was some shit I wrote. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I had a nigga in tears. Like, and that was very humbling. Knowing a nigga doing life ain't never getting out. Like, damn, that was some of the hardest shit I ever heard, bro. Like, damn, that's cold. Like, so those type of things give me motivation. Like, you feel me? Like, shit, I'm gonna keep talking my shit because I know it's somebody gonna benefit from it.
Right. So, quick question, because it's a lot of niggas that be like, I ain't taking no deal. This and that. They pretty much setting their ways as far as how they gonna move in the music business. You know what I'm saying? And I would ask you this, like, if it was a label that came to you right now and say, Jay Gus, we got $5 million for 5 albums, what would be your response?
I would have to figure out what my back end, what I could work out. Because, shit, $5 million, that's cool. But, okay, what does that $5 million entail? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's that simple. It's literally
$5 million for 5 albums.
5 albums.
Run it, Jackie Joyner. You know why? Because I got shit to go.
Right.
Now, if a nigga don't have nothing to go, like, that could be a problem.
But see, the problem is the contingency on when they're able to.
And that's what I'm
release
saying.
The albums, because you could drop one album and be hot as fish grease.
We all know,
and they'll hold you out.
And that's the whole thing. And this is another thing too, right? Now, if somebody gave me $5 million for 5 albums, run it. Now, the whole thing about it is we ain't doing contracts for the cheese and the albums no more, bro. We're doing contracts for time.
Yeah.
You gotta know your time to get out to get like bro, give me 2 years, 3-year deal. Okay, but I could work outside of that versus being on a shelf for 100 million years and you working on album 3. Now, that's why I say it has to be some contingency with the time on that. When does my contract expire?
Deal? Is it a 10-year deal? Is it a 5-year deal?
Right, it's a 5-year deal because those are contingencies within that deal. Yeah. The time. Yeah. Now, if you tell me 5 albums for infinity time for $5 million, man, you smoked your last.
Or they ain't got no time limit on that motherfucker.
You feel what I'm saying? You smoked your last goddamn cigar, nigga. You tripping?
Yeah, because niggas is out here getting signed for 10 bands.
I know that. Now, understand this. Now, you got to be smart with what you're doing. Like, you feel what I'm saying now?
If I was a rapper and I had a buzz and they came to me with that $5 million,
it just depends.
I would sacrifice this product of, say, if I was fucking A Hood or some fucking name like that or whatever, nigga, and they came at me with that, I would sacrifice that product of A Hood for that $5 million. I basically trade it off. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Because that $5 million enables me to create more.
This is another thing too. Being multifaceted.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying.
But see, check this out. Say you got a nigga like and I'm gonna use him for example. Just example. Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
We know his album really ain't gonna do that much, but he's guaranteed $1 million every time he drop. Now, is this his only bullet in his entertainment gun? No. Right. But every time I feel like I want to drop, I got a guaranteed $1 million. Run it. It just depends on how niggas is structuring their contracts, bro, and what's more beneficial to you. And I don't want to never be the one trick pony, bro. You feel me? Ever.
You wouldn't sell the product of J Gutz?
Well, I put it to you like, hell yeah, you could have that shit.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying.
You can have that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Because who I have to sign on the dotted line ain't J Gutz. You can have that shit. Who I am is, if you know me, you know me. My name is Justin, goddammit. I got to sign that goddamn. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
You feel me? But it's all about structuring the right deals, man, and having the best people around you to protect you from that type shit. Like, hey, having people play the devil's advocates and say, hey, but what about this, though? Right. Having knowledgeable people around you to be able to ping pong that type of shit, because you never know. Like, shit, say a motherfucker, like, say somebody came at me with a five album deal, $1 million each, right? Boom. Now, does that entail my performances? Does that entail my walkthroughs? And if it doesn't, run it.
Right. And that's what people got to pay attention to.
Right. And you know, you can give me a million an album, right?
That's exactly what they got to pay attention to.
But my ethic on these shows going to be so dumb. So dumb. It's going to be crazy. But I still, at the end of the day, want to be able to own my shit, though, bro. The publishing and your masters are everything to you. And I don't want to be the motherfucker trying to get that shit at the end of the career before they trying to kill me off, goddamn. Yeah, I said that. Yes, sir. Before they try to kill me off, motherfuckers. But anyway, yeah, you know, you got to own your masters to that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
So you own your masters to this?
Yeah, I actually do.
Niggas gotta get hip to this. This that go and get it, man. He officially dropped that with This Only Happens to the.
Man, I'm giving flavor, man, and I don't really give a fuck who gotta say what about nothing, man. What, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? I really don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, if y'all ain't gonna see this video yet, man, bro, flexing this motherfucker with that overstand vest on.
Man, shout out Overstand, man. They're my dogs, man. I've been my dogs since day one. Man.
Who shot this video?
Lucid Vision. He live, he dope. You know what I'm saying? He live, he dope.
Oh, matter of fact, little change of speed real quick. Had Calvin Cush in this motherfucker right the other day.
Okay.
Had DJ Trill in this bitch the other day, right? And we watched a clip of Dr. Umar Johnson. You familiar with him?
Yeah.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Basically, Dr. Umar Johnson said, if you have a white wife, he ain't trying to hear shit you talking about as far as building black people up.
I don't vote for black people who are not married to black people. I think we know that.
Right.
Okay. So she wasn't going to get my vote anyway.
What if she had all the plans for black people that we talk about, but was still married to a white person?
She could not have, because you can't mix oil and water. So if a black woman is committing her life to a white male, understanding what the white male population has done to black people in this country, that right there tells me how serious you are about us. Your wife is white. So we're going to stop the black talk right there. Here's what I want to know. For example, the other day, y'all had a terrific interview with our brother Byron Allen.
Yes, sir.
But I'm upset with both of you because you did not ask the question that needed to be asked.
Which was?
Byron Allen spoke eloquently about the black economic situation and our need to keep our wealth in our community and our need to concentrate that wealth for our own benefit. So if you know that much about black economic power, how could you make the mistake of not investing your wealth into a black woman? 1 + 1 = 2. You can't come up here talking about black economic power and our need to protect the 1866 civil rights law when you yourself didn't think enough of us to contribute your money and your capital and your wealth and your estate by marrying a black woman.
What's your take on that?
Well, I'll put it to you like this. Bro.
Because this is the. All right, go ahead. I want to hear what you're talking about.
I'm gonna give it to you like this, right? Now, you can help, but you shouldn't have a say in shit.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
You can always help you, but you ain't got a say in shit. You feel me? Pack that little shit up. Because you got to understand, like, shit, I come from that. Like, you feel me? Like, shit, I'm going to be all the way legit. My daddy married a white lady.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? She cool. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much, that ain't my situation. That ain't got shit to do with me. Yeah. I don't really fuck with white women like that. You feel me? I don't really. So I've never really fucked with a white woman.
Because he said, your wife is white. You can stop the black talk right there.
Shit, that's how you feel.
And
that's how you feel.
So
because I mean, shit, because I gotta look at it like this.
But in Calvin Cush's defense, because Calvin Cush has a white
wife.
Feel me? And he like at that, and he said, well, if you feel like that, ain't no reason for me to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm no less of a black person, but because of my preference.
But like I said though, like you as a black man anyway, when you walk out the door, your life is different.
Yeah.
As a black person, your life is a little different. You feel what I'm saying? Now, who you choose to deal with in your bedroom, that's you.
But you know, wife is just more than the bedroom, though. That's his issue.
That's his issue. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I get you. That's your life partner. That's who you are with. Now, like I said, you both of y'all come help with this movement. But do you have a say in it at the end of the day? Now, and when I mean a say in it, like the sway of it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because there's some people who are still creating and procreating. Black people keeping this lineage alive, or what or what it is to be.
But it ain't nowhere. Black people ain't going nowhere.
We're not going nowhere, bro. But it's different.
Just multiplying.
But it's different though when you multiplying with your own though. Like you feel me? Like it's different when you multiplying with your own, bro. Like if you got a string of white rabbits, bro. If you throw the black rabbit in, it's gonna make a new string of people, a new string of rabbit, like a new string of rabbit, bro. It's just gonna be a new stream of people, bro. You got to keep your culture what it is. Like if you feel like
you agree with Dr. Umar Johnson.
Put it like this, bro. I don't agree with saying he can't talk to you.
Because that nigga Chris said you got me fucked up.
Yeah, that's about lame as hell.
You just not about to dismiss me.
Yeah, like you ain't about to pack me up. Like, like nigga, because at the end of the day, nigga, guess what? If I'm riding with you or not, if we in the same goddamn car, they ain't gonna give a fuck if my wife white.
Right. And that's a fact.
That's real shit. They not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, you got the same problems.
We got the same issues. But what I'm saying is, at the same time, you took to veer left from what you know that even maybe your mom and your grandma is on. Because they understand the importance of sticking together, bro.
Yeah.
They understand that importance. So you can't be mad at how women may feel, your OGs may feel at that. You feel me? Because you choosing to step out on love and say, this is what I want to do. Give a fuck about what society says, this is what I'm doing. Right? So with anything you do, you have to deal with the consequences.
It's a reaction to every
It's a reaction.
action.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna say consequences. The reaction. That's a way better word.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So agree or disagree?
I disagree in a lot of ways with
Doctor?
With Dr. Umar, I gotta disagree though. I gotta disagree because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta disagree because it's like, man, you can have a say in who it is that you are, but at the same time though, you can't sway the masses for that. You can't tell. I put it like this, bro. If I'm in the position where, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma always look out for mine first, for me and mine. Like, and what I mean by that is like,
could you have
my African American people?
Could you have a white wife?
No.
While doing that?
No, son.
No. Okay, not speaking about you personally because you got your own preference.
Now listen. Now
think about of a regular person. Because think about it. Because they say Kush didn't understand what his meaning was, right? So I play the rest of the interview, and he's directly related to Frederick Douglass.
Really?
Directly related.
Really?
Yeah, that's his blood relative.
You talking about Umar Johnson or
Dr.
Kush?
Umar Johnson? Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah,
but Dr. Umar Johnson, Frederick Douglass' wife was white.
See, man, that's
so
crazy.
He goes to say.
But see, listen.
My uncle was a great man, but he was wrong with that one.
Listen. You all the way fucked up. Listen. Frederick Douglass, bro, on some G shit. Now just check me out, bro. Yeah. Now I'm not saying this because check me out. Mm-hmm. Bro, you was walking on the lines of getting your ass kicked and killed. Like you was really pushing the boundaries, bro. You was pushing everybody's limits. Everybody's emotional button was getting pushed, bro. Yeah. White people, black people, everybody. Like just niggas walking the line, everybody was getting fucked up. So what I'm saying is this, bro. Like, yeah, it's cool you did what you did, but you have hurt a lot of women. Especially seeing the direct result of what it is to do that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, the people who are in your family, your circle, like, you hurt a lot of people doing that, right?
So love is determined off of perception of what it looked like.
And that's all I'm saying, because shit, if in my mind, I can't tell that man he wrong for doing what he doing, fucking with somebody outside of who he is. Like, you feel me? I can't tell nobody he wrong for that. But would I do it? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, man, my pops married a white woman, so I can't even be impartial about that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? There's no way in hell I could be impartial about that, bro. Just being a real person. Now, as you asking me, would I try to do? Hell nah. Because I'm talking too much cash shit for me to even be on that.
I feel you.
I'm talking too much cash shit.
I feel you. I mean, see, my take on it is that I understand where Dr. Umar Johnson is going with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand the reason behind it and all that shit. But it comes to a point where, I mean, I guess if you're talking love, you know what I'm saying? And the person who actually makes you a better person is something different. Good for you.
Listen,
but the agenda has to be
because
explained from the jump. Like she has to be on board because we need allies. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, at the end of the day, you have to realize that it's 7.7 billion people on this earth. 7.7 billion. And I'm gonna even give you another wrench to the game. I'm gonna give you another wrench to the game. Even at that point, right? American black women consider them, not even consider, I'll take that back. International black women don't consider themselves to be black.
Yeah.
In this sense. If you ask a black woman who's from France where she's from or who she is, you know what she's going to say? She's French.
Yeah.
She's not going to say she's black. She's not going to say, she said she's from France. Or they say they're African.
Yeah. Or depends on how far they from.
Or even if you go straight to Africa. If you ask an Ethiopian woman who she is, she's going to say, I'm from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Not I'm from Africa, not I'm black. They not going to say that. America is the only place who divides people from color, right? So to even say to even put it in that perspective, the world perspective, right? We the only people who call ourselves. But now, once you enter the border of the USA, you either white, black, or Mexican. White, black, or Latina. There's no other.
Yeah, Asian.
Asian,
Mexican.
You get classified. Like, you feel me? So even in Asia, even if you go to Asia, if you mistake a Chinese man for a Japanese man, that is very offensive.
Yeah, my girl Asian, and I try to say she Chinese or some shit like that.
That's very offensive.
She ain't Chinese.
We the only motherfuckers who actually have to deal with those type of confines. Yeah. So when somebody says to me, the black agenda of America, it has to be an American black thing. Like,
and that's a fact. It
has to be that, bro. Because even as some Africans say, bro, like, yeah, I'm from Senegal. I'm not one of y'all. like to be honest with you, And you make up a vast population of what my city is. If they pull up and pop your dumb ass, guess what? They gonna look at it after and say he was Senegalese.
Yeah.
They gonna look at it after and say he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a whole bunch of cultural divide. So what I say is, as a nigga from the hood,
yeah,
not a like understand what I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a difference between the black man, a black person, black man, black person, and niggas. There is a vast difference, bruh.
Explain to me. Talk to me.
A black person is a person who recognizes themselves as a dark-skinned person, but doesn't really see the importance of who they are, i.e. They don't see the importance of who they are and really care about the cultural influence of who they are. You got the black man, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the black man who understands who he is, he recognizes who it is to be king, and I know what it is to be who I am and push this culture forward.
Yeah.
Then you got niggas. I am the culture, but I don't even care how it was delegated. Because everybody wants what the dope boy has. It gets trickled down.
Yeah.
It works. The dope boy creates the style, right? He creates the style. The dope boy creates the style. Dope boy, he gon' whatever the dope boys is wearing, what they listening to, that's going to get trickled down into the clubs where they don't necessarily want to be in the hood spots.
Right.
Now it becomes a top 50 hit in the hood.
Yeah.
Now you got the black people listening to it. You're young and up and coming professionals. The people really who taking pride in who they are as black people. Black lives matter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got those people who are really into that culture and really trying to. Hip hop is our culture, bro. Like, and then you got,
that's a fact though. It's just not music. It's like it's a culture.
It's a different, and I'm gonna explain that too.
To one type of group of people though. But it expanded. But it belongs to black Americans.
So check, dig what I'm saying though. And then you got the black person, right?
Yeah.
I recognize myself as black, but I don't identify with black problems. Maybe because you wasn't even in the same environmental problems as the black people.
Yeah.
And the real niggas. You may have been into a two-parent household your whole life. You may even have white foster parents.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your perception of the world is different. Then I got black people. The black people right here, the culture is this, bro. Pain, agony. And how can we take this pain and agony and turn it into something beneficial, right? Boom. Hip-hop, we started rapping. Well, it really started with, any type of genre of music. R&B, soul music, old folk music. Like,
what's popular at the time?
What's popular at the time? What is bred into the society?
Yeah.
So when you got 808s and electronic music hitting, after the 70s and 80s, electronic music started taking over, right? You start having the birth of scratching, you start having the birth of breaking, you start having the birth of a lot of different shit, right? To where the expression was getting bigger, it's getting faster. The music, the lifestyle took over. See, what they tried to do was take us out. Look at these niggas. Look at them. Yeah. Look at them. They doing some bogus shit. They out here drinking, smoking, pants sagging, and guess what? The world loved it. It backfired, bro.
Yeah.
It backfired for real, bro.
Because now the whole world, that's the style.
That's the style. It backfired.
That's
so as a
Stilo.
Listen, as a person who called myself a real nigga at one point in my life. I don't like to use those terms anymore, but as a nigga calling myself a real nigga, bro, I can't allow myself to be fucking with somebody who's never going to understand what the fuck it is I'm talking about. If I'm a black person who don't identify with all this shit, you ain't going to understand half the shit I'm going through anyway.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay, so the person that lives outside of the city belt,
I can't even say outside of the city belt because maybe you was lived inside the city belt and moved out. Maybe you was...
Or just the environment the person come from.
Because, guess what? It's a whole bunch of people living in, Canal Winchester
and
Reynoldsburg with Section 8.
Yeah.
You can take niggas out the hood. You can't take the hood out the niggas. So you know where you come from.
Yeah.
You know that if my peoples ain't had this job, nigga, we'd be fucked up. Every time I go visit my cousin, we fucked up.
Yeah. All right, so I gotta ask you this:
Trump supporter. Man, kiss my whole black ass.
Okay. Could you have a civilized conversation with a Trump supporter?
Absolutely.
All right. And does a Trump supporter look a certain way, in your opinion?
Hell nah, because from what I'm seeing, hell nah, I don't.
So let me tell you about this. I was watching an episode on Vice, and they had different people in the room, liberals, conservatives, Trump supporters, Democrats, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they had a good debate. And basically, it was this young black female, box braids, from the hood, and she voted for Trump. You know what her reason for voting for Trump was?
What was it?
Is because the tax breaks that he provided saved her like $5,000, which enabled her to give that same $5,000 to her cousin for a business startup.
Now,
but the question is that a big enough reason to vote for a racist?
you know what's so crazy, right? And this is because that's kind of a selfish move. Because this is what I'm saying, right? Even with what we were just talking about, it all correlates and ties in. Mm-hmm. You can choose to do certain shit if it benefits you, but you understanding who it's benefiting. You, right? When this woman,
but she could easily argue and say, I mean, I'm lifting somebody else up.
She's in a different tax bracket, right? So what she did was she decided, and at the end of the day, that became down to rich and poor. It just so happens that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's rich and poor.
That's basically what it is.
It's rich and poor.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna cut. The code is racism, but when it boiled down, it's rich or poor.
It's rich and
because
poor.
You gotta think about it like this: regardless of the rhetoric and everything he spewed on there, if he got a whole bunch of policies that's gonna benefit
you as a business person, as a
person, or whoever, if whatever the policies are, if they're gonna benefit you. Would you still vote for him regardless of what he spewed?
Me personally, no, because I know it's 100, 1,000s, and 2,000s, or 300,000s of people who still are going to be affected by that.
I mean, but that's politics, though. Politics.
Nah, but
what a wise man once said, he said, politics basically determines who's going to benefit and who's going to suffer.
And that's cool, though. But until we infiltrate these same politics, bro, it's always going to be what it's going to be. Just because it is what it is don't mean it got to be what it's got to be. Flat the fuck out.
So if it got to be people suffering and if it got to be people not suffering, this is life, right, that we're talking about. It's two sides.
Right.
So if it has to be somebody suffering, this will never be a world where
anybody's not suffering.
You feel what I'm saying? That's like you waking up and never ever being mad. It's always a good and a bad thing. So
for me,
politics is supposed to determine who gets it. You feel me?
For me, it's a lot different because because at the end of the day, in my lifetime, I was never a person in that different tax bracket that people actually knew about. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I could never be established as a person with that type of cheese and say like, yo, shit, a nigga that had if you break outside the tax bracket with 50,000 in 2 months, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You in a different tax bracket, but them same stipulations don't apply to you, nigga. Yeah. They don't. They just don't. Because a lot of people do not have the means and resources to even understand that part. Right? Now that's not your responsibility to have these people hip to that. But what if it's some people, bro, who work in the hospitals, bro? They not business owners.
Yeah.
They don't benefit from none of that shit. So I got to look at it like, damn, even if I'm to the point to where, okay, boom, yeah, I can make a lot of business, but shit, I could make a whole turn, a whole flip like this. You feel me?
All right. So that's what I'm saying. See, that's where politics is always going to be. Yeah, because your morality always going to lie within your people.
But I'm going to always rely on my morality, bro, no matter what the fuck it is.
But your morality is basically, it's about taking care of your people. Like, I mean, you do what's right. That's your natural instinct. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always take care of my people.
All right. So what if you taking care of your people has to hurt other people?
And it's always been like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's always been like that.
That's what
But
I'm
we
saying.
talking about a mass scale for change for the rest of history.
Yeah,
though.
but
no. But and you got to think about that legacy, bro. That
in America,
that legacy,
but
bro.
if it's set up, you got to think how America's set up.
Legacy.
You got to think how America's set up, though. Like, America's set up to where they make you choose a side.
But, bruh.
You have a right wing, a left wing, you have, Republicans, Democrats, right? So it's always going to be a disagreement, meaning politics was established to basically say, you're going to get the good shit and you're going to get the leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't get shit.
Man, that's
but
how.
See,
that's
but if
niggas.
you got different
Being
colors,
a nigga.
but if you got different colors of people in different classes, you feel what I'm saying? That's where it becomes, okay, we supposed to be on one side, right? We supposed to be on one side because we're black Americans. But the policies on this side benefit this person over here more.
But the economy does not change who you are.
It do in a sense, though.
It doesn't change who you are, bro. You still nigga. Because guess what? If a nigga woke up, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Out of the people who are rich and healthy within America, right?
Yeah.
There's a top 1%, right, in the world that are very rich.
Yeah.
That's 1% out of 7.
400,000. You got to make up with 5%. The top 5%. You need to make over 400,000 a year.
What's rich and wealthy to us may not be what's rich and wealthy to somebody else.
Yeah.
If somebody woke up with NLE's Chopper's bank account, he would jump off the Empire State Building.
Right, because they think they made it.
No. Hell no.
Oh, no. I see what you're saying. They think, oh, this ain't enough.
Oh, my God.
My heart broke.
If I woke up with it's some people in the world who feel like that. If I woke up with his bank account, I would kill myself.
And then some who will be like, I made it.
I made it. Bro, it's all about your levels, bro.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So, but the problem,
I'm not on them.
The problem with politics is that we have the same people classified differently. See what I'm saying?
Listen, man. The same.
But we all looked at the same on this end, but we classified differently.
Listen, bro.
That's where I feel like that's where politics it fucks us up.
Politics.
It's not for us, bro. Politics ain't for us, bro.
Because it's not based on the people. It's based on the numbers, bro. This is electoral college, bro. That tallies up votes, and because Trump actually got beat out in votes. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It was the electoral college that put him in there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That shit is all fucking rigged.
That shit is all numbers, bro. So what I'm saying is you can't support something that in the end of the day is crooked. It's all fucked up. It's all crooked, but it's blatant crooked. Like it's a blatant crooked.
All right,
bro.
let me ask you this.
It's blatant, bro.
Is Trump not paying taxes? Is that crooked?
I don't know what this nigga got going on.
Is that crooked?
Listen, man.
Because a lot of people don't like the fact he don't pay taxes. You feel me?
I don't know what this nigga got going on.
So
listen, man.
He playing a rich man game. This
is out of my jurisdiction. If I'm not mistaken, is this not a reason that he's being impeached at this point?
See, I'm not a political type motherfucker. I wish I could watch CNN more.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm on some shit like,
I
man.
I couldn't even say.
At the end of the day, man, I'm a nigga for my people, bro. Like, yo, I'm not about to put somebody in there who I know is just disrespecting everybody.
And another thing, I wanted to talk about this too before we get the fuck up out of here, is that I asked a good friend of mine, intelligent guy, I say, where do you think black people fucked up? Like on the line.
And can I be all the way honest with you? And this is one reason why I said what I said, right? Earlier today. Mm-hmm. All time said. Black people, we need 100 years, 200 years of just pure racism.
But they say.
No, you don't hear me. we need 100 to 200 years where we just ain't going for nobody shit. No, nobody.
I feel like
nobody.
Me personally, I feel like, and I agree because I got the idea from him. It was the MLK shit. You feel me? The MLK era. I feel like shit could have been turned around in the MLK era. Yeah, just from looking back, because one thing Martin Luther King said, he said like 3 months before he died, he said he's I don't know the exact words, but basically he feel like he fucked up because he led his people into a burning building.
And I understand how you can feel like that.
You say you don't?
I understand how you can feel like that.
Yeah, because he was trying to fit in with the white society, and that ain't what we needed.
But okay, so there is.
Oh, hold on, but I'm not to cut you off.
No, you good.
And the reason why a lot of people didn't agree with Martin Luther King with this, because it was a black man, a black company owned in Winston, South Carolina around those times of buses and shit. You feel what I'm saying? They had over 500 buses. They was the bus line in Winston, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So when you got motherfuckers on there talking about equal rights and we were fighting to sit in front of a white person's bus, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we look at that shit like, ooh, she's a hero. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing from Rosa Parks. She fought to sit in front of the bus. But it was black people like, y'all fucking our shit up. Fuck, y'all trying to sit on, y'all fighting to sit in front of a white man's bus and trying to integrate everything when we got 500 black-owned buses here. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a contradiction within itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make no sense because y'all fighting to be in front of somebody else's bus opposed to supporting your own fucking bus.
I know what you're saying, but you know. It wasn't, and this is the thing about society now.
So integration ultimately kicked. I mean, they went out of business because of integration. The white people took over. And this is you feel me?
This is the reason that it's sticky because, okay, we are the only people who haven't, and this is a testament to the times we are in, and it's a testament to how long America has actually been in operation and how long black people have actually had time to get it right. We are in a generation of instant gratification, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't need approval from nobody, man.
But check this, it's all instant gratification to the point to where, okay, even if you see that black dude with the white.
Yeah.
Instantly in your mind, you know why you mad at that still? Because that much time hasn't passed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been that much time, bro.
Right.
We talking 60 to 70 years, bro, of people who been still bitten by dogs, ran down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we still getting killed by cops today, bro. But back in these days, it was really bad, and that's just 40, 50 years ago. Do you not know tribes in Africa beefed for 100 years or more?
Right.
They beefed for 100 years or more. That means these niggas had to be alive long enough
to beef that long.
To feel like we got territory, and we found some more niggas who we actually have this much time with to start beefing with.
Right.
That's a long ass time, bro.
Yeah.
So even seeing the young niggas killing each other right now, bro, these are the tribes trying to establish dominance, bro. Everybody has went through this. It's just America, white America, has found a way to capitalize off one thing that people always innately do.
It's Mr. Say Less to Give More. GVO down to the floor. We shooting and running up scores. Trust me, we ready if they want to war. Deucey ran out of my parts. My life is just running this course. I'm busy, can never be bored. Feel like I deserve a grand and reward.